Have you ever thought about what drives someone to want to be a school psychologist? Well, for me, it was the ability to problem solve and then provide a family with clarity and how to move forward with their child. Hi, my name is Jason Romero, and I've had the opportunity of being a school psychologist here in Southern California for the last 12 years. And I'm thankful to have worked in diverse communities and enjoying the fact that I get to bring clarity to families through assessments. So, a little of my backstory: when I was in high school, my senior year, I thought about becoming a auto technician for Toyota. So I considered going into, I think it was some Toyota tech program my senior year. However, I needed to work. So I ended up landing a job at an after school program where I worked with kids that were kindergarten through 12th grade, and it was an after school program in a little apartment community, and it was great. I had such a great time working with the kids there, and I'm not gonna lie, they won my heart over, and I ended up pursuing a career within the educational field. I knew that I wanted to go into education, but I didn't know exactly what role I wanted to play. So I did like many people do, and I went to go be a sub one day. And it turns out I lasted about 2 to 3 days, and I said to myself, there's no way I could become a teacher. And so I scratched that one off the list. Somehow I found a job working with children with developmental disabilities, which led me into this whole world of special education services. And at that point, I was doing some work that a school psychologist would be doing, and I enjoyed it. I was able to assess children, to, come up with data that allowed agencies to see whether or not they could support a child. And to me, I thought that was just amazing to be able to put a puzzle together, hand it off, and allow the family to then go get some services that they needed for their child. So for me, it was a no-brainer for me. It was a simple process moving into the school psychology field. Even though it was still going to be a challenge, I just felt like there was a lot of parallels that I was already doing working with children with developmental disabilities. So after grad school, fast forward to now, 12 years later, I've worked in 3 different school districts. I've been able to work with children in the preschool realm to high school, continuation high school, and as well as some subacute unit care for children there. And it's just been such a adventure, a challenge, but it's just been such a great learning process for me. And every year I feel like I get to tune my skills up and then be able to serve children, their families, and the schools a lot better year after year. So it's been a huge blessing to be able to learn and then serve to the best of my ability. A couple years ago, I got to write on my why for being a school psychologist. You hear the famous talk from Simon Sinek on why we do what we do. And for me, I got to write it down, and I get to serve children, families, and staff by providing clarity through assessments on how to move forward with their children in the public school setting. And that is my why. That is how I'm able to sustain the difficult task of being a school psychologist in the school system. And because I know my why, I'm able to, have healthy boundaries to move forward with what I have to do as all the roles that I play in my lifestyle. Now, being a school psychologist is not everything that I do. I'm actually a UX UI designer, and my wife and I have our own design business, and I'm able to just continue growing in the skills that I have. And I'm thankful to be in the entrepreneurship space, which has been a huge challenge and adventure in and of itself. And so this has just been such a great time of learning again, and having that learning mindset has definitely blessed me, just to be able to understand new ways of doing things and a new field. And it's just been such a blessing to be able to add the school psychology experience into my designs and into our business. Being able to share what I'm passionate about, which is building a legacy for my family and allowing my children to go on and do what God has called them to do, and to be able to support them in that is something that I am striving to attain. And for me, legacy building is what I'm passionate about, and so I'm able to gather all my skills to be able to project our kids to what they want to do and what God has planned for them and instilled in them to do. So I'm excited about that. So my passion is that legacy building for my family. So I'll talk a lot about that in my videos, but that is definitely driving me to diversify my skill set and be able to do what I want to do for my family and have a great time doing it. So that is definitely a huge factor. If you're interested in getting into school psychology, or you know someone that is, and you have questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to help you, and it's been a great journey for me. There are definitely challenges there. However, I think it's a great field to get into, very niched, and I've had a great time. So let me know what you think in the comments, and thank you so much for listening today, and feel free to subscribe to the channel, and also I'm excited to see you in the next video. Have a great day.